Hello everybody, I am Vikki Elizabeth Semple and I am here to speak with you on Eli Empowered about specific health topics. And today I have chosen to speak about the topic of dentistry with you. And I want to help you to use an alternative type of dentistry that I feel strongly will help the entire of humanity. Now, when we have downloads in terms of information from our spiritual selves that filter through into our lives at an intellectual level, they have to come down through to our heart chakra, which is this greenness as well, this green energy that it represents, before we can actually live it out and basically have it as more of a larger part of society. So in the future, there will be a lot more of this at the moment because it's coming through my heart chakra and I'm having to live it out. It will be very, very special, very particular. It will resonate with certain people and they will take it on. In fact, it's probably going to resonate with everyone that listens to this. However, depending on where you are at the moment in terms of what you're already doing will just really determine as to how doable it appears to you. Okay? And I'm going to help you to understand how to make it more doable. And the first thing to understand before I explain anything else is the number one, for your health of your teeth, for your entire being, for you spiritually, for you emotionally, mentally, intellectually, and physically, you need to be in alignment with the understanding first and foremost that all of sentience matters. The all of sentience is worthy. So then you recognize that within yourself. Because if you're not recognizing the importance of your own self, then therefore you're not recognizing the importance of all other sentience. Okay? And that is a cycle, which can be degenerative and negative. If you are understanding your own self-worth and you're empowered, you're understanding the worth of other sentient beings, all other sentient beings. But just, obviously you're going to understand yourself better from your own perspective. But, you have that awareness and you'll know and you'll be living in alignment with that. In terms of what you consume on both a mind, thought, as well as physical manner too. Okay, and so we're going to bring up the importance of veganism for this, and that is understanding every sentient being's importance and every sentient being's worthiness to a life that's happy and healthy. And when you recognize that for all sentience through veganism, you're recognizing that for yourself. If you don't recognize that for yourself and others, it's time that you really did. Okay. So, through this channel, the importance of that self-worth is really established and empowered through myself, through you watching, and we hope to build this with the entire worldwide population. And that's how we build together a better and brighter world and future for future generations, for the generations now and in the future. Okay? And I know that this will resonate with you very strongly. And here's what I'm going to tell you more about dentistry. Now that we've started with the easy parts about the difference between veganism and non-veganism, self-worth and all of sentience worth, and how one promotes regeneration and of course the other is the negative cycle, is a cycle of degeneration. Okay, now to understand this, some would say, but wait a minute, there's a life cycle. And that involves some sort or form of degeneration. Well, actually, that has been the old understanding for a long time within a large amount of the population. But what we are seeing is an emergence of the true understanding that every being deserves to be continuously healthy no matter how long they've lived and what they have gone through in their lives, through simply coming back to the main essence of themselves, which is pure divine love. Okay, and this is why this is so important, because so many people look at life as just an evolution of an evolution, depending however they see it. You know, you kind of like go, there's this, and then you depart from the world once you're kind of like decrepit and can't just walk anymore and all the rest of it. And that's not the way, okay? The way is not meant to be that way. The way is meant to be healthy and focused on self-worth so that we can actually evolve in ways that ascend us, okay? In healthy ways. In ways that empower us and the planet and all of creation, every single one of us. And I'm not just looking at that from a biblical stance. As I say, this is a non-religious type of channel. So what I'm going to suggest in particular now is that if you're vegan, what I'd like you to do is to try and use mint leaves that are crushed up and to brush your teeth with mint leaves and water. Simple as that. Make sure at the end of it you are getting rid of all the mint leaves and actually cleaning them off with just water and the brush, obviously, okay? But spend a lot of time doing that to make sure that it's actually thorough. Now, if you're non-vegan, I'm going to show you how this all links and how the degenerative cycle links, okay? If you're non-vegan and you're having harsh chemicals, consuming harshness, harsh energy, you're going to feel like you need a lot of fluoride, you're going to feel like you need something even harsher to clean all that mess up. And that is where the cycle continues in this negativity, okay? And some people even go as far as needing lots more done than just harsh chemicals, okay? And you know, but if you think about it this way, if you're in a cycle of positivity, you see your own self-worth, you're being kind to yourself and others, then you already have a clean, clear. You know, you're not having all these harsh chemicals, so your body's clean and clear, pretty much in terms of its flowing of energy and all the nutrition that it's getting. So therefore, you won't need the harsh chemicals, and you're not going to feel like you need harsh chemicals. You're not going to want to use harsh chemicals on your body, on your teeth, for example, to brush your teeth, okay? And so you're either going to be wanting to use less fluoride toothpaste, lower fluoride toothpaste. Other alternative toothpaste are organic, made up of other kind of elements. Some people say to also try coconut oil, but all these, if you understand, are all kind of white too, and all of these are also kind of symbolic of like this clearing, okay? And that is completely fine. But what I would like to do is add the element of green nurturing to it, and that's why I'm suggesting the use of the mint leaves crushed up for this. And so, yeah, go ahead, try it out if you feel that it resonates with you. At the end of the day, this is for people that are empowered, that want to, you know, try their own kind of new different things and see what happens. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be trying to do that as well. I'm going to be using fresh mint leaves from the garden for this. But you know, it's easy for me to do that, as I say, because to use things that aren't harsh, because I'm not inducing or taking in any kind of harsh substances whatsoever at all, being vegan. So that's a number one. Going back to that, number one, be vegan. See your self-worth, see the worth in every other single sentient being. That is going to empower you. That's going to empower your health. That's going to empower your dentistry. That is going to, let's not call it dentistry, that's going to empower your bone structure health and your teeth structure health. And there we go. I think I'm going to do a message from Archangel Raphael with the healing cards as a little bit of an extra. hand you've got stay positive. I'm going to get a little picture of this and add it to this, this video. Stay positive, people. That's it. Now, if you think about the two main messages here we're talking about, there's the one cycle and the other cycle. Let's not even mention them. You want to be on the right cycle. You want to be in a positive cycle. And that is the importance of veganism. That's the importance of you and your self-empowerment, okay? And all of sentience is empowerment and positivity. Thanks very much for listening. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this really interesting video regarding teeth health, bone structure health, and how that links to alternative types from normal society, understanding of old kind of ideas that have existed for far too long.